Alright, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. It's the morning of day 34. Our plan today is to take a good look at our Horde base and see what kind of improvements we can make. One thing that I was thinking of when I was offline was that we need to get some concrete going here. We need crushed sand, small stone, and cement. Let's start making as much of that as we possibly can. We have some of that with us also. We might need some cobblestone to do some repairs. More crushed sand in here? No, okay. I'm mixing up 500 more of that. And what am I short on? I'm short on crushed sand. I'm a little short on cement. Can I make cement? I think I can make cement too. On the forge I can make it. Let's make as much of that as we can. And it just needs more stone to make more of it. So I can put some more stone in here. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and I'm going to I don't know if I want to dig this trench any deeper over here because it's already so deep that if I want to dig it any deeper, then I need to like start wrapping around the ramp here. I mean, I guess I could. Gets a little bit sketchy at that point, though. Let's see. One. One, two, three, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's like 11 or 12. And I think the magic number, if I remember right from other videos I've watched, I think the magic number is 13. So I actually do want to dig this deeper. And I guess one way we could do it is we could just extend it out this way a bit. Except, yeah, let me come up here and do it. We'll leave the ladder in place, if we can. Oh! Maybe that ladder's just gotta go. Time for a fish taco. Just want to extend this out this way just a little bit, give us a little bit more room to work with. Out of stamina. I'm going to dig this down one more layer. I'm going to extend this out a little bit, and then I'm going to dig the whole thing down one more layer. Got this crazy idea. does this do? No, that's not the one. There's something in here that gives me more stamina. Guess not. I was thinking there was something that would give me more stamina, but I guess not. Just food, I guess. Maybe the fish tacos don't give a good stamina boost. That's probably what's going on. Oh no. There we go. Make a little area here so the zombies can get in there. Up the ramp. I might need to ditch this ladder, but only if we have to. This will give me more stone, and the stone that I get here I can use to make more sand and cement. And I'm going to attempt to get as much of this base poured over with concrete as I can. Our goal is to at least make sure that the high traffic areas are coated with concrete, and then if we have some extra we'll do the other areas too. And then I believe the yeah, so it takes forged steel to make the next upgrade after concrete. So what we can think about doing is next time I go back home I'll start some forged steel constructing in the forge, and we can use that up on like our fighting window and some of the really important areas of the base. Try and get some of those upgraded to forged steel before the blood moon tomorrow, just to give us a little bit more security. Finish this layer. Then we'll lay down another layer of stairs, or ramp, I guess. Slap a ladder down here, match the shape and rotation, boom. Upgrade that to cobblestone like the rest of it. Same over here. Match shape and rotation. Let's copy the shape and rotation on this thing. Slap another layer of these down. this needs a little work over here. Alright, I'm thinking we need like one of these right there. And there. And then a ramp here. There we go. And we'll upgrade these. Looks like these didn't really take much damage. Maybe a little bit. I'll concrete them just to be on the safe side. Thirsty. There we go. Then we can start doing another ramp down this way as we continue to dig this thing deeper. And what the heck, let's dig another layer. Maybe I can just use that rock there. I don't think I necessarily need to build building blocks all the way down. I think that rock will be sufficient. I can repair it anyway if needed. I'm pretty sure with this layer, if my count was correct, that there will now be 13 spaces between the floor of this and the fighting window. And if I remember right from other videos I've seen online about building horde bases, 13 is like the magic number, where if they're more than 13 away, then they're like less likely to go into the destroy everything mode, or if I'm not mistaken. If you know more about that than I do, feel free to leave a comment down in the comments section and let me know what I need to know about that. While you're at it, if you enjoyed the video today, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and all that kind of stuff helps the channel keep growing. I might go 2 just to be on the safe side. I'll go 2 more layers. I'm already down here, might as well do it. Go one more. Just dig this that much deeper. Should have plenty of stone after this. I think my goal is to get as many upgrades done to the base today as possible, and then tomorrow we'll focus on making sure that we have the right armor on and the best weapons we can get, and the all the proper mods, just everything we can do, lots of ammo, everything we can do to get our character prepared. Today's about the base, tomorrow's about the character. And I may have time to run a couple quick POIs at some point tomorrow, if we're ahead of the game. Make sure all this rock is like fully upgraded as best as possible. I think this will work with this ramp like this. I think that'll definitely work. Okay, let's do a quick count here. Actually, let me fix these ladders and things before I forget. We'll do one of these also. Extend that down. Just to add a little extra protection, even though it's stone down here and very unlikely the zombies would break through it anyway. But just to make it extra secure, put a layer of cobblestone rocks. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to do a test using a standard block. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, it looks like it's 18 height from the very bottom of there up to my fighting window. So that exceeds the 13 number by quite a bit. So in theory, if my understanding is correct, then if a zombie falls all the way down into this pit, they should not go into a destroy everything mode. They should just path back up this ramp or up one of the ladders. And it looks like, just looks like, as far as I can tell, none of this has taken any damage, so that's good from the previous Blood Moon. That's good, that's good. Alright, let's run back home real quick and get the concrete out of our workstation and start building more concrete and start building some forged steel, because I want to try and put some forged steel on our fighting window at least. Alright, there's some cement. Let's get as many of these as we can. I can make 170 of those. Holy crap, that's a lot. We need some fuel though. That's going to take 42 minutes to do that. Might as well. Or maybe I'll do 150 just to have a few extra iron in there in case I need to make some forged iron or something for whatever. Alright, so that'll take quite a while, but we got 150 forged steel coming. We can get that extra 500 concrete out of there. I want to make some more concrete. What am I lacking? I'm lacking sand. So I can take... I need sand and stone. One of each. So if I take half of the small stone and turn it into crushed sand, so like 4,000. There we go. Then after that's done, we can use that to make more concrete. I've got some forged steel already. Might be enough to get started at least. We don't want to use all the forged steel for this because we're going to need more for crafting stuff later. There's a nice convenient airdrop over here. I might as well go grab this. Not very far away. Might have some good stuff in it. So our next step is to check for damage. Check for damage on our base, see which blocks have taken damage, make sure they're upgraded as much as possible, because they're likely to take damage again. And then whatever resources we have left over after that, we can just start upgrading the highest priority areas of the base. Crafting skill bundle, melee mods bundle, a serrated blade mod schematic, a goldenrod tea, and a lamb ration. Not bad. What we got in this crafting skill bundle? We got assault rifle ×2. That's good. We're up to 88 on that now. Rifle, that's not important for us. Robotics, not important for us. Bundle of random melee mods. We got a Gravedigger mod, a Wood Splitter mod, and a Weighted Head mod. Not a big deal. Well, that could have been better, but whatever. At least we got some assault rifle crafting skill. We're almost maxed out on that. We're closer to being able to make the better handgun. We're almost up to level 6 Desert Eagle is what we're trying to build. And we got enough parts for it. I just got to get that skill up a little bit higher. Now the machine gun's going to be a little tougher. We could make a... we have the skill to make a M60 machine gun. And once the skill gets all the way up, we'll be able to make a top level M60 machine gun. I'm going to stop here and tap this iron while I'm here. But we're lacking machine gun parts. That's the problem with that. So just tap this a few times. Never have too much iron. We're using a lot of it to make that forged steel, so we'll replenish our stock a bit. Just a few taps here. Go too deep here. This gives a little bit of stone too, which doesn't hurt. Out of stamina, that's good enough for right now. On with our plan. back and check on that stuff in a bit. Alright, let's get out our hammer and look around for any damage. No damage there, that's good. Oh, this block took a little bit of damage. Especially concerned with our fighting position and the front of the base. Back of the base is of lesser concern. This block took a little damage. That's a good candidate to be steeled. Boom. Ooh, it took 10 to do that. That's a lot. As expected, fighting position is has taken a bit more damage than other things. Not much damage though. Probably survive another Horde night without repairing that and be just fine, but might as well repair and do a little upgrading while we're at it. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait for more steel to do more of that, but at least we got our main fighting window upgraded. Those took quite a bit of damage. We'll concrete all this stuff. That one took some damage. We're going to try to concrete all these, but not until a bit later. That part of it didn't take too much damage, just the part that was up there near the zombies. Okay. How about our poles? These are looking pretty good. How about over here? Didn't take very much damage. Took a little bit, but not very much. And this is a thin plate here. There's another cobblestone block behind that, so even if they got through this first layer, it would take some doing to get through the second one. So I had another idea I wanted to implement, but first we'll continue checking for damage here. These top blocks, for some reason, take quite a bit of damage. Just continuing to check for damage here. Repair any damage we find. Then we'll make some upgrades after that. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think we've checked the ground level. Let's go around the top. We'll upgrade there. Or repair, I should say. Okay, overall our base is very solid, took very little damage. That's great. So, the next thing that I was thinking, I had some ideas for how to make this a little bit better. And one of the ideas I had was to put stairways here. Put stairways here on this point and on this one and on the same two on the other side, and it just adds 4 more ways that zombies can get up. So that makes, if they can find an easy way up to your base, it makes it that much less likely that they're going to go into destroy everything mode and start beating up your base. So why not make it easy for them? Back and upgrade these in a bit. At least get them built. For that matter, we could do one over here too, on this pole. We'll do that in a moment. Need some wood to upgrade those. Don't have enough wood. Yeah, this just adds, this modification will add 5 new ways for zombies to get up onto my death loop. Hopefully that makes it that much more likely that they're gonna find their way to my window before they start trying to destroy stuff. Go. Oh, we should do this too. this out a little bit. There we go. You stupid thing. Don't want to fall in my zombie pit. That would probably cause me injury. Alright, it's built, it needs to be upgraded, but first, I want to grab some stuff to sell and pop into the trader before he closes for the night, and just see if he's got anything good. There might be some things in there that can help me with the upcoming Horde night. Might be able to get a pistol magazine that will allow us to build that better handgun before the Horde night, which could come in handy. So let's make a run over there. Wait a minute. Definitely need to take my coins. And those. Got plenty of money to spend over there.
Happy hour ain't happy unless my shop, my rules. You
All right,
follow.
let's sell what we can. There we go. Now let's see what he's got. He's got cooking. I don't think I really need that. Unfortunately, no pistol magazines. And nothing too great here, unfortunately. Mods. Nail gun. That's better than the it's better than the claw hammer for repairing and upgrading. I might as well buy it. Got plenty of money to spend. I think I got plenty of ammo already. I could buy these cooking mags, wouldn't hurt anything. Could buy these armor crafting mags. Tool digest. I think that'll probably do it.
Even if it is to a scumbag like you.
My armor crafting's just been lagging behind for some reason. Do steel tools level 3, although that's not going to help me that much with the Horde night, so I'd probably wait until next week to do that. Drop off the stuff we didn't need. Some more concrete mix. You can use the nail gun as a weapon, but it consumes nails. It's not really that powerful. But you can use it to upgrade stuff, and it doesn't take any nails to upgrade stuff. Odds. I need wood so that I can upgrade all that stuff I just built. So that might be our next step. Let's just go over here and collect some wood. Takes a lot of stamina with these steel tools. I think this fish taco food doesn't boost my stamina the way some of the other foods were. Let's do one more tree. Maybe that'll be enough. Okay, let's get to upgrading these blocks. Oh, see how that works? One tap. Nice. I'm glad I bought that. That's going to speed this up a lot. All up to wood at least first. When in doubt, always upgrade from the bottom up, because as you upgrade your blocks, they actually have greater weight the more you upgrade them. And if you make some sort of precarious structure and you start upgrading from the top down, the top blocks become heavier, the whole structure becomes compromised and the whole thing could collapse. So, when in doubt, always upgrade from the bottom up. Usually it's not an issue, but if you have some sort of a especially precarious structure, it could become an issue. And after you practice for a while, you'll kind of get a feel for what you can get away with and what you can't. I feel like I'm going to need more cobblestone blocks. Can I make more? Oh yeah. Let's make like 250 for starters.
Trader Rick is closing shortly. So finish your damn business or come back tomorrow. If you're still alive.
I am fresh out of cobblestone. I'm going to need a lot more than that.
Trader Rick is now closed. So
Clay
get off
soil.
my lawn.
I'm low on clay soil. That's what I need. Oh, here's the wandering band of zombies over here. Let's wipe them out. Made pretty short work of them. There's another one over there. A couple more. I saw a couple of blue bags drop. Definitely want to pick those up. The blue is the intermediate. The yellow is the lower level. The blue is the intermediate. And the red is the highest level bags. Alright, not great, but not bad. Handguns! 100! Boom! Woot woot! Alright, I need to go over here and try to craft this pistol, because this will be ready before the Horde night, and I'll be that much stronger. .44 Desert Vulture level 6. I'm going to need 18 handgun parts. Got it covered. I'm going to need 150 steel. I'm a little short, but we'll... What do we need? We need to smelt some more iron. That's what we need to do. Then 18 duct tape. I've got 18 duct tape. I need 35 of these springs. I got plenty. I need a legendary part. I've got one. So we're just waiting on the steel to pop out. I keep crafting more of those. Between this gun that we're trying to produce and the upgrading of the base, I can still do some more upgrading to my base if I have extra steel. Let's see. Stuff to sell. I can sell these books that I already know. Alright. We'll let that steel produce and we'll come back in a little while and work on that some more. We'll go back over here and continue to upgrade. Oh, yeah, I needed more cobblestone. So let's dig some clay out of the clay pit over here. Gained a level also. I need to check out my experience points and stuff before the Horde night. Make sure I got all that stuff. Just while I'm thinking about it. Are you solo or is there another one? Looks like she was solo. So we need Desvol. We need steel. We need... what else do we need? Well, definitely know I need those. Just so I don't forget, just in case something happens. We are about to have the best handgun in the game as soon as I'm able to produce that. We're not too far behind on the machine gun. We just need to get more machine gun parts. That's the big thing holding us back there. Building more cobblestone. How's the steel coming? Slowly but surely. Concrete. I think I got plenty of concrete at this point. The areas of the base that haven't taken any damage at all yet, like, I don't really see the point in upgrading them all to concrete. Only if they've taken damage or they're kind of vulnerable. Otherwise, we'll just leave them cobblestone. While for that to build more, but we're almost there. I think we just have this one, and that one to do. What about concrete? Let's start in here. Let's go down here. Just do the rest of this superstructure in concrete. Further reinforcing the strength of my main base, the main pillar here, my fighting position. Start with the bottom two layers. I wanted to take a look over here at these things. They probably need some repairs. I wonder if I could upgrade them. I need forged iron to upgrade those. Okay. Maybe I have some forged iron. Let's go see what we have. $20 more of those. Can I make more? Let's make more. Forged iron I was looking for. I got 10. I don't think that's going to be enough to do much. I wonder. I could really use another forge. Alright, pumping out another forge. We'll get 2 forges going. We can make things a little faster. 15 more of those and we got it made. Yeah, see, this does give a max stamina bonus where the fish tacos do not. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, it does. These give water where the fish tacos don't. And give more food. And health. Actually, this gives more health. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay, what do I need to do here? Let's pull half of that out. Go like that. Go like that. Slap a bunch of these in here. Let's just get that to smelting. I want this one to make forged iron. Oh, I'm going to need clay also for that. Okay. Do I have any clay? Need more clay. I could have swore I had 18 duct tapes. Oh, I used 3 to make the forge, I guess. Oh, water gives you stamina regen. That's what it is. Pure mineral water, anyway. I knew something did. Alright, that's probably enough for now. That going. 3 more of those and I got it. I can make the duct tape while I'm waiting. Duct tape requires glue and cloth. I can make 3 duct tapes. Alright. 3 more steels. 1 more steel. And we're crafting our new handgun. Should be ready in time for tomorrow's blood moon. Boom. Craft that bad boy. 25 minutes of game time, so it won't be ready on this video, but for tomorrow's video it'll be ready before the blood moon. So that's great. That's exciting. I'm just going to drool over it a little bit more. That's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be a direct replacement for this SMG. I might just slot it into the next slot and use all 3, because the SMG uses 9mm and this 44 Desert Vulture uses 44. So I think there might be a place in my inventory for all 3 of them. Just give me more versatility. Alright, so let's put away stuff we don't need. One thing I can do is I can start looking at... I got 4 points to spend. Holy cow. So what's going to help us a lot going forward? We are a Fortitude Agility build primarily. I could get another point in machine guns. This costs 1 point. Each shot scored with automatic weapons gives you 4 stamina. That would be useful. I'll do that. What about over here? Got that already to level 4. About down here. Can't do that. How about this? This is going to cost me 2 points. Let's do it. This gives more dismember with handguns and knives. Handguns cause bleeding. That would be useful. Let's do it. Give us a little bit more fighting power for the upcoming blood moon. Armor. Is that a duplicate? It is. This is the worst of the 2. I'll sell that one. Cooking ingredients. How am I doing on water? I got plenty of water in here. Okay, no need to rush on that. I better grab another stack of something here. Is this better? 6420, 3230. These are good because they give you a fortitude bonus. But, yeah, the hobo stew is where it's at, in my opinion. Oh, the blackstrap coffee gives you a stamina regen too, and I think regular one does too. Yeah, that's the ticket. So if you're doing a lot of building, things that require a lot of stamina, coffee's where it's at. Drink some coffee. Alright, mods. Put that away. That stuff with us. How's this looking? Can I get some forged iron going? I can. Good. We'll upgrade those spikes on the roof to iron. Make them a little bit more durable in case we get bombarded by birds. We got some steel still. We'll wrap it up here very shortly. Just get the rest of this stuff out of my inventory. Alright, I think we're going to wrap it up there for now. Let's update our sign here. Tomorrow is day 35, so we got the Horde Base and the Blood Moon. And then the next Blood Moon would be on day 42, so days 36 through 40. We're going to try tier 5. And then 41, 40, yeah. 42, HBBM again. Alright, cool. So, that's where we're at. Tomorrow we're going to continue our preparations for the Blood Moon by upgrading all of our... Continuing to upgrade our base, upgrading our making sure we have the best armor and mods all equipped, getting all the right ammo in our inventory, collecting our Desert Vulture once it's done building, and yeah, we should be in pretty good shape for the Blood Moon, I think. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed today's video, hope you learned something about the game, or were at least entertained, and if so, give me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. I will see you in the next one.